Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Oh, is there a humming in my microphone right now? There we go, that should take care of that. That's very strange, okay. Gonna have to listen back to that. Actually, here, let me do this really quick. I'm gonna unplug and plug my mic back in. It's been a while since I've done that. All right, I believe that's good. Let's see how that changed things. Yeah, it just automatically has that weird little... Be right back just a moment. I'm gonna listen back to stream, see how this sounds. Automatically has that weird little... Be right back just a moment. I'm gonna listen back to stream, see how this sounds. Alright, well, I'm gonna trust that it's okay. If it happens to be like bad, or if there's like a really loud humming sound, let me know, chat, and I'll try and fix it. But for right now, I think that's about as good as we're gonna get. Then just a couple more things really quick. I'm not as prepared today as I would have liked to be. What's happening? Oh, that's what's happening. What is going on? What? Okay, that was weird. Everything's breaking today. All right, we should be good to go now. All right, awesome. I think first things first, we are going to do a quick birdhouse run, and then it'll be time to kill some goblins. Now, one thing I do want to mention really quick that I did before stream started, and that I did the past couple days, I did some training. Not a whole lot. The only big thing that should be immediately noticeable is my crafting level. I bumped my crafting up from level, what was like 55 or something, up to level 61. This had two purposes. The first one is that I want to be able to move on to U birdhouses today, because I believe I should be able to. But the other reason is that level 61 is the requirement to be able to start lunar diplomacy. Once I get that, no reason to do lunar diplomacy quite yet. I don't have any like really need for super glass make at the moment, but it'll be very nice to have that option available to me once I actually do get that started. Now, in the meantime, we are just going to go ahead and keep doing some beginner clues and keep doing some work on that end. I also do want to mention too, I have finally reestablished my Twitter account. I've walked my last decision back that I made, what was it, like November, December, where I got rid of my Twitter account, and I remade it. And the main reason behind this is because a lot of the old school RuneScape community does communication primarily through Twitter. And if I want to be an active member of this community, then I need to be active on all platforms that this community uses. And that means that despite my own disagreements with how Twitter is ran, I do need a Twitter account. Ooh, nice, USeed. So I have a Twitter again. I haven't quite put the link up on it on my streams yet. I just haven't had time to today. But the Twitter is at Videofreak OSRS. So if you want to give it a follow, then I'd appreciate it. If not, no biggie. Actually, I just realized I forgot to tweet out that I was going live. So I think I'm going to do that right after I do this birdhouse run. Is that my first USeed on the account? That's surprising. I thought I had gotten a few more earlier, but I guess not. Where's the magic seeds? There they are. 1 USeed, 8 magic seeds. That's so silly to see. Alright. Let's dive. We're gonna say yes. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Then while that's going, let me go ahead and share things to my Discords. Kind of a bad seaweed patch, not gonna lie. Okay, click over here. Jump in here super fast. Here as well. And here. Okay, that should be good. Wow, I have gotten really bad seaweed pulls today, huh? Alright, that's alright. Okay, so actually I'm thinking, as I'm looking at the time, I don't think I'll be able to get to you birdhouses tonight, but it is next level. So if not tonight, then tomorrow for sure. Let's go ahead and get dressed for some goblin killing. Yeah, let's grab all this. Power amulet. God, I'm so happy I got that. That still is such an amazing drop to get so early on. Accumulator. What am I missing? Coif. Nice, very nice looking. Okay, and now I just need air, water, earth, fire, law. Good. Let's go ahead and also make sure I've grabbed the Chronicle, a games necklace, and a dueling ring. Okay, good. Now I need this, I need this, I need this, this, and this. Okay. Yeah, I can tell I've also done a little bit of grinding off stream too, because my cash stack is down like 50k from what it was before. Buckets of sand are expensive to get from the sandstone grinder, but it is very fast to get it from the sandstone grinder. It's so fast to get it from there as opposed to doing the oh, whatever it was, the Shopscape with the Port Khazard and doing the charter ships. So much faster. Okay, just double checking everything while I do this. Oh, right, I need to tweet. All right, there we go. Now we are all announced and made aware. He wanted me to know his ass smells? Okay. Well. Thank you. I guess. I don't know what I'm to do with this information. But now I have it. I sure do have it. By the way, Zach, out of curiosity, are you hearing any sort of humming come from my mic? Like a low humming sound whenever I talk? I've been hearing it whenever I edit my videos, and I'm concerned about it happening live, but I haven't caught it yet. It's only in like very isolated situations, so I'm trying to figure out how to troubleshoot it. You do. Okay. You had to put your headphones up super loud? Okay, at least it's covered by a lot of stuff. I'm gonna need to figure out why that's happening. Bassy hum behind my voice only when I'm talking? Okay, yeah. Wonder if that is a setting on the physical microphone. I'll look it up later. Not that big of a deal. That's a lot of dead goblins. Yeah, Vinyl, they're all dead. They're all dying. Alright, if it's not super noticeable, I won't worry about it, but looks like I have some troubleshooting to do before stream tomorrow. I wonder if it's just the fact that my equipment's old. This mic and the audio interface that I'm using are getting ready to approach like 4 years old here pretty soon. Might be time for a replacement. Though I don't know. I feel like it would last a little longer than that. Maybe it's just the audio interface. Alright, so what are current clue kills at? So beginner clues, we are currently sitting at 101. So we are 11 over drop rate for one of the beginner capes. I think once I get a beginner cape, I'm going to be comfortable to like actually start moving on and doing other content. The biggest thing I'm thinking of doing right after I get the capes is just knocking out all the easy diaries. Maybe doing like Fremenic trials as well, and like some of the bigger quests like Monkey Madness and things like that. But right now we are hard stuck at beginner clues, so just gonna give that time. I need to get back on the thieving grind too. I haven't done too much of blackjacking. Haven't done too much blackjacking in the last week or so. I don't know. Maybe on Thursday or something, or on like Wednesday, I'll go through and just do a whole bunch of blackjacking, or like do an hour of blackjacking after stream every night, something like that, just to help that along. The less time I spend at blackjacking, the better, so I may as well just hard send it. Hey, there's a beginner clue. Do we get a second one? Are we clue juggling tonight? Nope. All right, where are we going? Hundig. Or Hunding. So I'm super excited as well, too. I started mead. I started to learn how to make mead, and so yesterday I finally got all the equipment needed to start my first batch. So it's currently sitting under my desk right now, just taking some time. It's a really, really interesting recipe that I'm pulling from. You started to learn how to make mead, M-E-A-D, like the fermented alcoholic beverage, honey wine. And ingredients are simple, you know, it's got the standard building blocks of mead, water, honey, yeast, but this particular recipe has some interesting additions to it that are all for like mouthfeel. And so I have in the mead as well, I have orange peel, I have black tea, and I have raisins. I'm very excited to see how this goes. It's going to be interesting. I think the most weird ingredient out of all of it would be the raisins, but apparently it's only there for like the tannins and for like making the mead hit the mouth a little differently, as opposed to like just making raisin flavored wine. No. Yeah. If it goes well, I'm definitely going to be making a lot more. One of the ideas that I had was a strawberry mead, but I feel like just having strawberries alone is not enough. But I remembered that Panera Bread has that really, really good strawberry lemon mint lemonade that's like ultra caffeinated. And I love the way that thing tastes. So I think what I'm going to do as like an experiment is make a strawberry mint mead with some lemon zest to get some of that lemon flavor as well. I feel like that tastes really good. I just have to figure out how to go about doing it. Strawberry. Strawberry is like one of my favorite fruits of all time. It's like strawberry, mango, peaches. Those are my top three. I'm also a big fan of pineapple. Pineapple is so good. I'd be down for a pineapple mead as well. Though I wonder, like with mango and with pineapple, part of me wonders if I should just like add that as a flavor add-in to mead, or if I should just straight up make like wine out of it. I don't know. That'll be some research I do on my end. I'm falling down into a bit of a rabbit hole of making mead and alcohol, that's for sure. But it's very interesting. It just kind of falls right in line with the it feels like a part of the natural progression of learning how to do fermentation, along with like the fermented hot sauces that I still make, that I made before. Zach says open the casket. He can wait an hour. I'll open the casket at 8:30 when I go for my next birdhouse run. Don't slander you. Says it can't wait an hour. Do it now or Spectrum wins. You know, Spectrum so far hasn't cut my internet during stream so far. I haven't dropped any frames, but we'll see how long that lasts. It really could. I honestly, knocking on wood. I'm surprised my dog didn't go absolutely ballistic in the background there. Would you rather be slathered? That is the question of the century, that's for sure. Oh, I hate it when that happens, Zendorb. Oh, it's the actual worst. I feel that pain. I feel that pain for sure. Dig at the Lumbridge spawn. Interesting. I've never gotten this. Where only the skilled, the wealthy, or the brave can choose not to visit again. Interesting. I've not seen that clue step before. Is that a new one, or is it just kind of rare? Huh. Wizard's Tower, and this is a step with some requirements. I should be able to get all this no problem. I think the only weird part is the Iron Med Helm, but even then, really not that big of an issue. Let's grab hammer, saw, 2 planks, 10 of these. Was it 2 or 3 iron bars. I'll take 3 just in case. And then we'll approach... Let's go to Port Sarum really quick. I can't remember if there's an anvil in Port Sarum. I want to say there is, but I don't have confirmation. Slathered in butter. That's how you get a lot of acne. That's how you get zits out the wazoo. I was very, very fortunate in my high school years to not have too many pimples. Not saying I didn't have pimples, I absolutely did, but not nearly to the degree that my siblings had it. So I got very lucky there. That's for sure. Honestly, I don't even think it was like the pimples that made my siblings have a rough time of it. I think it was more just the fact that it dried their skin out like crazy. In a Proactive commercial, to be honest. Oh yeah, no, I've seen a lot of Proactive products in my house. If it works, it works. Oh, this only takes 1 bar. Interesting. I thought it took more. Okay. Where am I going? Wizard's Tower. Okay, got him. I'm super excited for the summer trip where we all get to meet up here. I'm very excited. I just gotta check one more plane ticket and then I'm pretty much buying and going. I just have to then at that point figure out housing, but that can be discussed later. That's not nearly as expensive or as pressing. Meet, yep. The meetup in summer. I don't know how much of the information of that is wanting to be just said on a stream, so I will not say much unless someone else said it in chat first. Nah, it's been a while. I've actually never been to where this is happening. We're going to Japan? Let's go. Japan is a bucket list item for me, that's for sure. I really badly want to visit Japan. Specifically, I want to go to Osaka because Osaka has really, really good street food. It's got takoyaki, which is like my favorite Japanese dish of all time. I love takoyaki. But I also am really looking, or I also would really love to try, I hope I'm saying it right, okonomiyaki? I hope it's the right thing too. It's like a big savory pancake made out of cabbage as like the primary ingredient. And every single time I see it, it always just looks so good. Green screen struggled for a minute. Yeah, my green screen is having a time. See if I can actually fix that up a little bit here. Probably not too much. Yeah, it's gonna be hard without actually like turning off the green screen for a second. Yeah, let's just turn it off for a second. Why not? It'll be quick. There we go. That looks a lot neater. Don't have that weird staticky effect on me anymore. Not something viable for midstream? Nah, it's real quick to fix. I just have to refresh the source color that I was picking from. Oh shit, Zach, you gonna take that? You gonna fucking take that? That's some straight up slander. God, seeing the guy with the skull above his head makes me so nervous. I really should not have waited so long to go into the wilderness because of all the Wildy update stuff going on. Just makes me extremely nervous being just even thinking about setting foot in the wilderness. This line right now may as well be a fence. It's not a ditch for me to cross. It is a wall for me to stay far away from. But once I get that Team Cape 1 or I, X, or 0, I don't have an excuse anymore. I have to go into Wildy. I'm also wondering, like, what the best way to go about getting the bronze or getting the Earth Warrior champion scroll is going to be. Because that's a Wildy only mob, if I remember correctly. And I need to brush up on how cannons behave in the wilderness. They don't attack players, right? Like a dwarf multi-cannon won't just randomly shoot a cannonball down a hallway and hit a player. I'd rather not have a cannon skull me. Okay, good. Okay, so let's just bring a cannon, keep my head on a swivel, teleport out the moment I sense something weird. Hey, Brute. Think it's time for the Inferno Cape? I can't even do it on Call Me Freak. What makes you think I can do it on Cape Freak? If anybody can actually do Inferno with the equipment that I have on Call Me Freak, I would be extremely impressed. Though now that I say that, that bar is actually kind of low because I have a rune crossbow. They could just do a rune crossbow Inferno. I think the only thing that would really kind of kick them is the fact that I don't have a blowpipe, but I'm pretty sure Crystal Bow would be just fine. Skill issue? Yeah, fair enough. Earth Warriors are pretty safe unless you're level 60 noob, never watched a framed video. Yeah. Yeah, I always see those framed videos at Edgeville Dungeon, and it always makes me nervous going in there. I never want to catch framed on a bad day, that's for sure. He's like one of the very few people that if I ever see their name pop up in the wilderness, I know I'm dead. But it's hard to know if it's framed in the wildy too, because he uses, he changes his name so frequently, and he also now has that plugin that hides his name. So I'll never know who framed is until I just see myself pop up in a framed video. Who's framed and why should he suck my balls? You don't know who framed is. Okay, that's surprising. He's a real close bud of Jimmy and Settled. He's in Gellinor Games. He's been in all 3 seasons so far. Very, really good PKer. I consider him to be one of the best, but I don't know how true that statement is. He's one of the funniest, that's for sure. He's a very funny guy. Nice means anything to you either? Fair enough. Well, I'm surprised at Brute, though, because Brute is a part of the RuneScape clan that I'm in. And so, since we talk about RuneScape content creators so often, I'm surprised if he's not joking about not knowing who Framed is. He also could be memeing. Which is a very strong possibility, actually. There may be some sarcasm. I thought so. I don't know. Is he the best PvPer now that I'm thinking about it? Because the only other person that I can think of off the top of my head that would be better than him skill-wise would be like Odablock. But I'm not too involved in that scene, so I can't say for sure. Frame could still suck your balls. Fair enough, fair enough. It's like when the smart kid asks a question because they think the rest of the class doesn't understand the teacher. Oh, God. I've been in those positions. I don't think I've ever been the smart guy that did, like, ask the question to clarify it for the class, even though I already knew the answer. But I've definitely been in that situation where, like, some kid will, like, ask a very obvious question with, like, a smile on his face. Like, dude. You're not being slick. We already know. That was a really fast, easy clue. Let's see if we get a beginner clue as well. Probably not, is my guess. I was right. Oh, okay, cool. So this I already have the stash for. Slick and thick Rick. Yep. Oh god, my green screen. What is happening? Wait, why did that suddenly change so dramatically? Alright, let's try this again. Pick a better screen color this time, idiot. There we go. Ooh, down a little more. Get rid of some of the color spill. There we go. The void comes from me. Yeah. Oh, it just changed again. Do I have some sort of like auto brightness thing turned on? Is that what's going on? It's just white balance, but it hasn't changed at all. The heck? I swear to God, OBS camera settings frustrate me endlessly. Okay, that should be fine now. If it happens again, I'm just turning my camera off. At this point. Oh, right. Should probably put all my stuff. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, yeah, Quizmaster. Take me away. Wait, hold on. No! No! I accidentally said no and he disappeared. Dang it. I blamed the bat. White Knight Castle. Okay. Man, I totally choked that Quizmaster. That sucks. It's not like it's the biggest loss in the world, but a little sad. That was the baguette. I know. I know. Never seen someone choke a quiz so hard. Looks like I have achieved something. Why is Ambassador Spanfipple in jail? Who put Ambassador Spanfipple in jail? Let the boy out. He didn't do any crime. He's in the jail with a rack on it? They're torturing Ambassador Spamfipple? Or maybe he's the one doing the torturing. First question, do you want to do a quiz? I do. I want baguette. I want my piece of stale bread. Catherby. Okay. I forget how long easy clues can get. Was it 3 to 5 steps? Or is it 2 to 5? Or 2 to 4? I can never remember. The only one I know off the top of my head is beginner clue, which is 1 to 3. The ambassador's into that shit. Cursed ambassador. The reports back to the king of the gnomes is always very interesting time to see what exactly got written. Okay. Ethoy's cabin. Oh, Corsair Cove. We actually get to do a quest now. We haven't done Corsair Curse yet. Let's go ahead and knock that out really quick. This will be a slightly longer quest, but worth it, I guess. 2 to 4 last time you checked Wiki? Okay. It's either 3 to 5 or 2 to 4. I think 3 to 5 actually might be mediums. All right, fortunately this is a super, super fast quest, so we should be done here at any moment. Captain, talk! Let me just go kill your first mate, and then we'll be square. Should I just do the super lazy route and just take Captain Barnaby and the Arduin ship? No, that'd be way, way longer than just walking over there. Fastest would be actually be to House Telly, so we'll do that. This quest is worth a law rune, right? Especially since I might get a law rune in the easy clue. Yeah, that's worth it. Alright, we're gonna dig up the clue first, and then we'll finish off the, and then we'll go ahead and finish off the entire quest line here. Did I need to bring anything? I did not. Okay. That's right, because I remember I had to, like, light some wood on fire underneath this cabin, but I couldn't remember exactly how. But it looks like we're gonna have everything already provided to us for that. Good, and we got the casket. Alright, Ethoy. I hear you've been cursed. I just realized this is the fastest way to get to Chinchompas for me. If so, yikes. Alright, are we back? Okay, yeah, looks like we're back. Dang. That was unfortunate. I think Spectrum finally got a little upset with me. Now it looks like we're good. Looks like we're stable again. And knock on wood just in case. Okay, got that done. Now where am I going? Up here? Talk to this guy. You know what they need to add to RuneScape? Cat girls? Oh no. I think that's probably the fastest way to make a gigantic schism in the community. The ones who want the cat girls versus the ones who don't. Alright, let's talk to Catton. Okay, now we're going off to Chief Tess. The only reason why I'm keeping forward with doing this particular quest right now is just because it, if I do it now, I won't have to do it again in the future. Or I won't have to do it in the future. I could just get it done and be done with this entire quest. Plus, I'm pretty sure this isn't a bad place to go for the Ogre Champ scroll, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong about that. One cat girl that gives you cat girl cosmetics. Knowing the developers of this game, they'll make it like a freaking Evil Dave thing as well. Do I need... Oh, I do need a shovel. Okay. In the... Okay. Take the spade in the south of the Corsair Cove. And a tinderbox next to Nochi. Okay. There's the spade. Now I just need to get the tinderbox. You get a premium account, start streaming RuneScape. It might be a cosmetic in RS3, now that I'm thinking about it. I wouldn't be surprised if that was in RS3. There's an amulet of cat speak that you can get in this game. Why did I get a second shovel? I didn't need one. I just realized I already had a shovel. There's the amulet of cat speak, which allows you to talk to cats. That quest is a little annoying. There's an agility puzzle that has a really absurdly high fail rate. Like a lot of quests that came out in that era. But once you actually get that amulet of cat speak, it makes all the quests that come after it are pretty okay. The only one that I don't like being rat catchers. Okay, good old clockwork doll. Okay. There's a spirit tree down here, huh? Wait, isn't that the Myths Guild over there? I'll check that out in a second. I'm a little curious. Rat Catchers is good content? I beg to fucking differ. Wait, Bugs, that's one of Rance's ogre kids. Wait, hold on. That's one of Rance's kids? Just out down here? That's where their house is. God, they're far. Also, yes, that is the Myths Guild over there. That's good to know. Rat Catchers is the best quest in the game. You don't even play this game. You don't even know. You don't even go here. Alright, talk to Arsene. And then Cabin Boy, Ethoy. Or Colin, that's what it is. It's Navigator Ethoy. Oh my god, I have to do so much. Alright, Captain Talk. You have a rat on your crew. And I'm not talking about the one on your ship. He's like teasing your friends, fair enough. I mean, you could play this game and then play Rat Catchers to prove me wrong. Well, you only have to go through a couple 100 hours of gameplay to get there. Probably not even that much. Speedrun Rat Catchers. We need a Rat Catchers too. It's going to be a Grandmaster level quest. It's gonna have like the most difficult, repeatable boss in the game. It'll be something that's only slightly less hard than the Inferno. And whenever you do it, you actually get the cat cosmetics. That would be something. That would absolutely be something to witness. Just see someone walking around with cat ears, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, he's so good in the game," but he's just wearing cat ears. Little cat tail as well. Get a special amulet that's just like a collar with a bell on it. Okay. Wait. Huh? I already did talk to him. Okay, now we could set his house on fire. I like how I was just standing next to the fire watching all of that happening. Alright, and then we get to kill Ethoy and back to killing goblins. How many goblins have we killed so far? We're at 4,588. We're actually not at champ scroll rate yet. I'm kind of surprised. I thought we already passed champ scroll rate. Some of the hardest content in the game, the item gives you very simple cosmetic. Yeah, just like the Infernal Cape, a very simple cosmetic item. You know, a Fire Cape is just as good as an Infernal Cape. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I can't say this with a straight face. Copium. I was wondering how you'd react. I was baiting a reaction out from Schwaggy. Oh, let's go! That was a lot of damage. Oh, I got 10. Max hit. All right. And now we're done. Next one gives you 2 drops, cackerel ears, and a cape that has like 20 pixel design on it. There are Bob shirts, I just realized. There's a shirt with Bob the Cat and his face on it. I actually have one. They are necessary for master clues, I think. It's either master clues or elite clues that require them. I'm pretty sure it's masters. Alright, and back we go to the Goblin Town. Down to Goblin Town. Alright, I'm pretty sure with Corsair Curse done, that is the last, like, quest requirement that I have for easy clues. So I think as of that quest, I should be able to just full send. Easy clues whenever I get them. The only thing stopping me at this point would be the emote clues, where I have to build a stash unit. Bob's a cat boy, and not only that, turns out Bob's my uncle. Bob in this game is actually an insanely powerful human that fought against a race called the Dragonkin, which are extremely powerful monsters that are the creators of the dragons. And for some reason, he got reincarnated into a cat. No one knows why. He's a hero. He is a hero. He likes to hang out in a lot of different places. I think if I wanted to show you where he was, the fastest place I could look would be Varrock, next to the anvils south of the West Bank. That's like the one place I know to look very, very quickly. Is this guy just taking my drops? What's this guy doing? I just gotta move away from them. I don't know what they are doing, and I do not want to be caught in the crossfire of someone like, oh, you went and killed my goblin, when he's staying in the same area I am. No, he's literally just picking up all my drops. Okay. What's he picking up that actually benefits him? Interesting. Is he a main? I guess he has to be if he's picking up my drops. Whatever. Oh, I wonder if they're picking up my rune arrows. That would make the most sense. My life reincarnated as a slime or Hocus Pocus? Does Hocus Pocus have like reincarnation vibes to it? I don't remember that from that movie. I just remember Sanderson sisters. Oh, they're grabbing bones. Odd. Okay, well, I guess they're welcome to all the bones that they can get from me. Well, that's one mystery solved. Also, Endorb, I was reading My Life, and my brain auto-populated My Life as a teenage robot instead of My Life reincarnated as a slime. Shantae. Team for the Witch Trials got cursed by the Sanderson sisters to become an immortal black cat. I completely forgot about that detail. It has been quite a bit of time since I've seen Hocus Pocus, and even then, when I did see Hocus Pocus, I'm pretty sure it was on like a charter bus on the way from like a band thing, so it wasn't my full focus, and I didn't get to like watch it and truly appreciate it. But I don't know, maybe this Halloween I'll watch it with Lunar. She really loves those types of Halloween movies, and so I'm sure she would enjoy watching Hocus Pocus with me. Especially the second one, too. It's fun as heck campy movie. I remember it being very campy and very cheesy. I also remember that the blonde one was actually kind of cute. And the other two looked horrifying. It goes like Sarah Jessica Parker was the actress for the blonde one, but I can't remember. Piece of iron ore. That is easy peasy. We're just slowly arming Charlie the Tramp to take over Varrock. He will one day become king. I fully believe in him. that only shows the witch scenes might be better entertainment for my time. Fair enough. Yeah, because it was like a family movie with kids and stuff, right? Where they had to they ran away, got found by the Sanderson sisters, and hijinks ensue. It's like 4 out of 10 people. Yeah, I guess that's it. It's not that they looked horrifying, it's just that they weren't attractive. New clue. Hey, Charlie, what's up? What do you want? Raw herring. Okay, fine. Go chop down the mightiest tree in the forest with it while you're at it. I'm happy I stockpiled on raw herring. That one with black hair generally looks a lot like your sister in high school's best friend. Again, it's been a while since I've seen it. I can't picture the face immediately. The ones that I remember most, I remember the head, or like the lead Sanderson sister, the most. She is, I think, the most recognizable costume and appearance. And then I remember the blonde one, but the black hair one, I don't remember too much of. All right, that's a casket. It's 8:30. Let's go ahead and open up these clues before we do a quick birdhouse run. Let's see what we get. That's surprisingly not the worst one I've gotten. Hey, we got 4 law runes. We'll take it. All right, and the easy clues now. Those are actually not bad. Morton teleports and purple sweets. I'll take the purple sweets. That was pretty bad. Okay, purple sweets are nice, but not great. We beat 9 coins. Yeah, amazingly, 7 shrimp was worth more than 9 coins. That's a genuine shocker. I'm surprised that was a triple-digit value. It's like 160 something coins. I'm really surprised it was even worth that much. Okay, now let's grab this and off we go to Flossel Island. I need one of you. Shrimp is a delicacy? True. They are also a level 1 fish. They're the first fish you learn how to catch on this game. I think I remember one time too, there was a YouTuber, I think it was Snapcube, who started playing old school RuneScape and made it their goal to crash the shrimp market by just spending days on end fishing nothing but shrimp and just throwing it all into the GE. I need to figure out who did that. I'm pretty sure Lunar knows. I want to say it was Snapcube, but I need to double check that one. Get flashbacks and bubble game ads? Yeah. Papaya. I'll keep that. Papaya is like, I think, one of the lower end fruits that I actually want to grow. I'm not sure what like the minimum level seed that I want to keep would be. I think willows for the regular trees, and then either papaya or curry for the fruit trees, but I don't know which one I should keep and which one I should drop. I think papaya I'll keep just because the papaya fruits actually have like really good uses. Willow, there we go. We also got reimbursed an emerald ring for the one that we had to give to the cash unit. Or stash unit. Papaya. I don't know when the last time I had a papaya was. It's been a minute. Shoulder parrot yet? No, unfortunately not yet. I've only done about 2 beginner clues so far. There are 3 beginner clues. And none of the reward. I didn't even get a unique from the beginner clues. So, you didn't miss anything. Boo. Yeah, I know, right? But Papaya-D's not say got him. Oh no, my seaweed died. That's unfortunate. I'm getting really bad luck on seaweed today. Alright, good. I did jinx that. This is acceptable luck for 1 seaweed patch. Dang, I have to go in for a second run at it. Okay, okay. I think this 1 seaweed patch is about to produce more seaweed than the last 2 did. Dang, yeah, that was a lot. 36 out of 1 patch. Not bad at all. Oh, I need a seed dibber. Alright, back to the clue grind. We'll open up the next set of caskets when we go do a birdhouse run. Oh, Schwaggy's here. Everybody's here! Oh, God. Come here often? I guess I do. Oh God. There's so many people out here just killing goblins. This is funny. Sure. Show me something cool. Show me something cool, Schwaggy. Oh, yo! Let's go! Congrats! Congrats on that 99 Smith thing. Am I gonna be following you to Thurgo? Is that what's happening next? I'd be down to follow you over to Thurgo to get the cape. We wide walk to Thurgo? Alright, looks like we walk into Thurgo. Got an easy telly there? I think the closest is the fairy ring for me. I can do the Mudskipper Point fairy ring. Do you know what the code is? That's the only one that's the only one that I don't have, or not the only one, but that's one of the ones that I don't have off the top of my head. DIQ, okay. Or AIQ. That random higher, that random ultimate. All right. Oh, I just teleported back. Let's go. This looks like an album cover right here. Wait, let me see if the other side looks better. Oh, that looks great. With Schwaggy dragging the giant sword behind him. Oh, it's so cool. That's a cool weapon. It's a really cool weapon. Wish it was more useful. Let's go! Congrats on the smithing cape! Schwaggy stealing my goblin killing guide limelight. Yep. Alright, well, congrats. Excellent work on the cape, Schwaggy. What do you have left? What capes do you even have left to kill at this point? Oh, looks like Hunter. Looks like Hunter's the big one. Fletching. Honestly, I'm surprised you don't have fletching already. That one I feel like you could get literally at any moment. Same with thieving. Thieving and fletching are free. So yeah, thieving, fletching, fishing, rune crafting, and hunter. That's it until you're maxed. Dang. That's oh, and mining. That's a good looking account. That's a fantastic account. I always forget how great your account looks. And the boss KCs just make it even better. Yeah, if you ever want to know what a good Iron Man looks like, just look up Schwaggy's account. Why are we talking about Old Yeller in chat? I don't want to be sad. It's such a depressing topic. Not the dog. Now for more smithing. What do you mean now for more smithing? Got 18 million rune bars to make. What are you gonna do with that? Is that how you're gonna get the fletching done? You gonna make those into rune darts, or you just gonna have rune bars? Wait, I'm actually confused. How did you get smithing XP here? You just want more money? Fair. Is there something that you can smith just in your inventory? Wait, how'd you get smithing XP? Did you have a lamp? Is that what it was? Superheat gold. Ah, there it is. Lower than high alch but same runes. That's a really good hint. Even though I've superheated like 1,500 iron bars on this account, I still somehow forgot that that was a thing. Does it use the same amount of runes? So that's 1 in 5, 1 in 4. So superheat item uses exactly 1 less fire rune. Oh no. That fire rune makes all the difference. Here, hurry your new GPU along so you can play more God of War. I'll yell at the courier to deliver it faster. Which courier service do I need to scream at? Is it FedEx? Oh, I'll scream at FedEx all day. You don't even have to give me an incentive to do it. I'll just call them and trash them anyway. I really dislike FedEx. I never trust them with my packages. I got super nervous because my Azeron keypad that I have right now came through FedEx. And I've seen too many horror stories. I've worked tech support that is used FedEx to deliver things, and I've heard horror stories from there. I just can't trust that courier. Bezos? Oh, gotcha. Let's go. Good old Amazon. God of War is such a fantastic game. I highly recommend that if you have not played it yet, you should absolutely go play it. It's on PS4, it's on Steam as well. I think it's also on PS5, but I'd be more shocked if you had a PS5. But yeah, God of War is like such a fantastic game. Such a good storytelling experience. And then after that, Ragnarok is better, in my opinion. Like, God of War 2018 is considered a masterpiece, and then God of War Ragnarok is better. Friend of yours has one? Nice. I personally don't see the appeal of a PS5, because, like, the only difference between them functionally is just graphics and how they look. Maybe a couple things under the hood with like the operating system are a little bit different between 4 and 5, but like if I can get any game that I want to play on a PS5 and just play it on a PS4, then why should I spend $500 on a PS5? That's kind of where my mind is with that. It's just too expensive to justify what the actual difference is. If PS5 had a lot more like PS5 exclusive things, that would be different. But it definitely seems like any exclusive coming to PS5 is either also going to come to PC after a year or is on PS4 as well. Wants you to take it to finish to play Ragnarok. He got Gummin to pay for it, so whatever. Hey, there you go. Well, I mean, if you got good old, I'd say Uncle Sam for you, but you're not in the jurisdiction of Uncle Sam. But if good old government man is willing to pay for it, then why not, right? All right, where is the next beginner clue scroll? Come on, give me one. It's already been like 15 minutes. All right, this is more like the posted clue drop rate on the wiki. Though I will say, I am very, very lucky on clue scrolls compared to the wiki. Because I remember in episode 3, the intro to episode 3, I had done the math of having to kill, like, what was it, 5,200 goblins for 90 beginner clues. But, but I found out that that math was actually wrong. Because instead of the beginner clues being like a 1 in 60 drop, which is what I thought I saw, it's a 1 in 80 something drop. So it's actually 7,200 goblins to get 90 beginner clue scrolls. And currently, I've killed 4760 and am sitting at 86 beginner clues. All the other beginner clues I've gotten so far have been from different sources like birds' nests and geodes and things like that. So, I do absolutely need to recognize that I am getting pretty lucky with these drops. Coming up on that champ scroll drop, indeed. Only got like 200 more. I feel like if I haven't gotten it by now, I'm definitely going dry for it. I don't think there's a way that I'm getting it before 5,000 at this point. I just have to hope I don't get it before 10,000, or I don't get it after 10,000. Would really rather not go double dry on a 1 in 5k drop. There's plenty of time for that still, but I would prefer that not to happen. Though if there was a 1 in 5k drop to go double dry on, I guess this would be the best one, as opposed to something like the Dragon Warhammer. Going double dry on the Warhammer would be a nightmare. Didn't lay it. Yeah, now I've got my loot tracker up. I would have gotten notified, for sure. Search the chest and Barbarian Village. Yay! House with a spinning wheel. Okay. It's gotta stretch a little bit. There we go. What's the next one? Varrock. From the southern entrance, which means we're gonna go from the Chronicle teleport. Yep. Search boxes. Yay, casket. Back to Lumbee. I had to start learning how to do tier 3 armor prep for Corrupt Gauntlet. Because I feel like I should at least know how to do it in case I get to Corrupt Gauntlet before I die. Can I get a fuck the gauntlet? Oh, absolutely. Believe me, I am the one shouting that loudest. But I can't help but acknowledge that Bofa really is just straight up required for a lot of content, so I unfortunately am going to have to do it regardless of my feelings. I just gotta pray that I don't get unlucky like I am on my main iron. I don't know, maybe I should just try and actually grind out the Bow of Fahrenheit on my iron, just so that way I can get past the mental block I have on that place. I just don't want it to end up being like KC 1500 that I get it. That's the part that I'm most nervous about, is just how dry I can get. Raw trout. Alright, that's easy enough. Nope, not all of it, just one of them. There we go. Fish. Alright, Charlie, here's a fish. I've fed you for a day. But really, what you should do is learn to fish. So that way you can use the fishing rod, grab King Royald with it, and drag him out into the streets for all of Varrock to see their king as he truly is. Or you could catch fish. I guess that also works. Charlie the Tramp would be the guy who just screams "Eat the rich" at a giant parade. Charlie the Tramp is not... He is the embodiment of fuck the establishment. I guess. I don't know. What the hell is this bit doing? Where's this bit even going? A bit of Charlie the Tramp just menacingly building gallows outside the castle. Just staring at the king. Now my mind's kind of going in the direction of the Thieves Guild from Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, where that entire guild had a network of beggars that were like spies and had a lot of communication with the Thieves Guild for what things were going on. That'd be cool if that kind of an angle was approached for a quest. My boy Charles is actually just rich AF. Is like those it's like those panhandlers that, like, if you watch long enough, you'll see like a super nice car roll by and pick up all their earnings, then drive off. There are definitely some panhandling scams that go on in large cities. And Charlie the Tramp is the center of it all. He's the true ringleader. Sounds like the florist in Yakuza. Huh. I never played Yakuza. I want to, though. It looks like a trip. Every time I see those games, it is always just the wildest shit. Panhandler made 60 to 70K last year? Exactly. I'm sure if you go to like some certain cities, like I bet you New York City, like New York, center of like Times Square, I'm sure if any panhandler is able to set up down there, oh boy, do they rake in some money. That is if they don't get chased off the streets by police. But then at that point, they just buy an Elmo costume, and then they're the kind of scammer that like will jump into your selfies and then like chase you down and demand you to pay a giant fee in order for you to keep the photo. About one physical deformity, so he plays about pretends to have a mental disability too. Apparently he earns 6 figures. Yeah, that's the part of like panhandling and homelessness that really does just detract from any sort of effort to help out the people who just happen to be down on their luck. Because you're either helping someone who's actually genuinely down on their luck and needs just a little bit to get back going, or you're just straight up getting scammed. And it's very difficult to tell which is which. Hey, easy clue, let's go. Green robe top, ham robe, iron warhammer. I'm pretty sure I have the ham robe still. Green robe top I'm gonna have to go and get from the Grand Tree. Iron warhammer. There's a place that sells those, right? It's in Falador. I could just make one. An iron warhammer wouldn't be that hard to make. Let's grab 3. I don't imagine needing more than that. Okay. Ham robe. I do have. Nice. Okay, let's head to the Grand Tree. And on the way, I guess we'll go ahead and make the Warhammer. Something we learned if you look in nature is that regardless of what ecosystem is, the percent of parasitic creatures remains pretty constant. Yeah. Yeah, it really is just nature in general where that kind of just falls in place. It just kind of stinks. Because it just makes giving support to those who actually need it so much harder, because then you have to start questioning motives, and you have to start questioning like, oh, are they really like in need of assistance, or are they just playing it up to try and get more from me? And if you're in the position where you can give, I feel like you just kind of have to accept the risk that at some point, if you're going to be handing out money to panhandlers, there will be some that are not legitimate and are just there to scam you. And whether or not you're willing to accept that risk is going to determine whether or not you're willing to provide that through those means. I'd say if you want to help people out like that, the best way to do so would be through a nonprofit organization like a charity. I don't know any specific charities, so don't ask me that, but I do believe that would be a better way to go about it, rather than just give someone on the street asking for money like 20 bucks. It also can be a safety issue too. I've lived in places where it was actually illegal for you to give money to people on the street, because if they like approach cars and are asking for money from a car. Well, if the light turns green and everything starts rolling, they are put into immediate danger. Everybody else around them now has to watch for this person as they try and pass him. And it can be very dangerous for the drivers as well, because if they don't know what's going on, they could accidentally hit someone and cause a big accident. So I've been in places where it was actually illegal for those reasons to give those in need on the street money. I don't know how exactly like the best way to refer to this is, because I don't want to just say homeless people, because that feels like it's just categorizing them into a class that isn't necessarily the same across the board and isn't necessarily a fair assessment of their current situation. Okay, another clue. Most places is illegal to panhandle cars. Yeah, it makes sense. Lumber mill. This is yet another. Yeah, this is another clue that we don't have the equipment for. Okay. We're getting more of these now. Blue rope top, turquoise rope bottoms. Do they sell blue rope tops at the Gnome Stronghold? If not, I'm gonna have to figure out where to get a black rope top. This is where... This is the same thing as the blue wizard robe, right? Blue rope top. Oh, it's not. Okay, cool. I could just buy this from the Grand Tree. Perfect. The financially challenged. Yeah. Those in need. Because there are sometimes it may not even be a financial reason. It could be sickness. But I agree. Let's move off this topic. How's the mead doing? Still bubbling. It's really cool seeing how the mead is progressing as time goes on. It's really difficult to pick up on camera, but there's a definite like flow of bubbles going from the bottom to the top, and the airlock is going absolutely nuts. There's like a bubble I'd say a bubble every second, or even multiple bubbles every few seconds. Or multiple bubbles every second. Oh my god, I can't speak. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for when that's done. It's gonna be super tasty. I want to figure out if there's a way for me to transport mead on like an airplane, because I think it would be very cool if I got to bring that with me on a flight somewhere. But I don't know the regulations behind transporting alcohol on an airliner and like what exactly needs to happen. I'm sure that would only take just like a little bit of research, but if it's too much of a hassle, then I might just not. I am making my mead. We started it yesterday. It has wildflower honey as the honey that I used, water and yeast, of course. And then for flavor add-ins, I have some raisins, some black tea, and some orange peel. Just a little bit of those three. It's like only 1 tea bag's worth of tea that I already like brewed and poured in, and then like only a couple ounces of raisins and like half an orange worth of orange peel. But I think it is going to end up being very tasty once it's done. Says less than 24% alcohol are not subject to alcoholic beverage restrictions. That is very good for me. The lumberage mill. I'm at the sawmill. Okay, I was like, why can't I see where the clue is? Okay, then that means I should just be able to pack it and bring it. I just have to find a way that it can seal and not come unsealed mid-flight. I'd probably have to check a bag with it. It's a rabbit hole you'd also like to try. It's been fun so far. Now, granted, I haven't really dove in too much with it. Like, this is literally day 2 of trying to learn how to make mead. So I've not come across any of the challenges that come with making mead yet. But the specific guide and recipe that I'm using for this comes from a channel called City Steading Brews, and they do a lot of mead with a focus on making sure the ingredients are like natural and you can find in a supermarket type deal, which is why there's the raisins and the orange peel and all that. Because I know there are like some fermentation aids that you can buy that are like a powder you put in and it helps the yeast. But I kind of like the more natural approach to things. So very pleased with how it's been going so far. Another clue. Okay. Where's this one going to take me now? This has been a long clue. Spin at the crossroads. Yet another Grand Tree visit. Man, the gnomes are popular today. Green hat, cream robe top, leather chaps. And we're going to Remington. Okay. At least I don't have to do much banking for this one. Alcoholic beverage restrictions require unopened retail packaging. Okay. That restriction might be the thing that kills it. Because mead is typically only about like 10 to 14% ABV, if I remember correctly. So it shouldn't hit the point where it's actually like, it's the alcohol content that's the part that's nervous, or that makes me nervous. It's just the fact that, you know, it's my brew and it's something that I made myself. It is not made in a retail setting with retail packaging. So that might be the thing that kills it. Unless I like drank a bottle of normal mead from somewhere and then drain that bottle, keep all the labels on it, and then replace what was in that bottle with my own mead. That'd be the only way I could see me getting around that, and even then it would be an opened bottle because I had to open it to fill it. So that might not work. Unfortunate. Not the end of the world. Meow. Meow. The cat girl brain progresses. To keep my meat under 24%, I'm probably good. I don't believe it'll hit that high. It shouldn't hit that high. The yeast that I have can't even tolerate that high percentage of mead, so the yeast that I have will die before it can even get close to that level. So that should not be an issue. But I don't think that they're gonna like do a whole specific gravity test with a refractometer and everything whenever I go check in for a flight. So I'm not sure how that will go. And out to Remington. Am I just using yeast packets? Yeah, the carboy that I got, the little glass jar that I got, came with a lot of wine yeast, so I'm using some of that. I used half of a yeast packet for this mead. Been given a clue. Okay. Talk to Doomsayer. All right. Hopefully this puts me right outside. I'm pretty sure this is the casket. So this means we should be able to go right back to killing goblins. Yes, perfect. You know of several meaderies near your family's farm, including one by a guy who used to keep bees on our land until your late uncle and him fought each other. Oh, that's unfortunate. Sorry to hear about the fight, but that's interesting to hear that you have very many meaderies around you. The mead variety down where I am is pretty bad. The only meadery that I know of by me is, I say by me. It's a few hours away, but it's a meadery located in Austin called Meridian Hive. And that, I've had some mead from there, and it's pretty good. But that's the only, like, Texas meadery that I can even think of. Everything else is like made in California and like shipped over, or made in some other place and then exported over to where we are. And then the worst part is too, whenever I want to actually go like drink mead and like find mead to drink, specs at best, the specs by me only has like 5 different kinds of mead, which sounds like a lot, but when you see it next to like the 48 different kinds of like specific Chardonnay, it's a little depressing. Or like when the ale selection on the bottom, on the shelf under the mead selection, is significantly more robust than the mead selection, it makes me a little sad. But some of the mead is good. Like Chaucer's, I enjoy. Chaucer's is cheap. That's why I like it. Chaucer's is great. There's Thorin's Nightly Mead and Thorin's Viking Mead. Both of those are very, very good. There's also some Meridian Hive. There's also some Dansk Mjod Viking Blood. That's the name of the mead. It is really cool. It comes in a nice little ceramic bottle. It is freaking expensive. Like the Chaucer's was 15, the Thorin's meads are like 20. Fucking Viking's Blood is like $35 for a bottle of mead. It's so expensive. You try and bring some this summer? That'd be dope. I'd really appreciate that, but if it's too inconvenient for you to travel with, don't bother. Don't worry about it. Lady of the Lake. Okay. It's got to get it past inspections. Yeah. Like, if that's going to be too much of a hassle, don't worry. Don't worry about it. I'm sure that there is a liquor store or like a Total Wine or something that we'll be able to visit during the summer to pick up anything like that. Total Wine, I have found, has had actually like a pretty decent selection of meads. There's one up by my friend in another town, and there's like 15 to 20 different kinds there. So it's not that big of a deal. It ain't illegal to bring. Oh, that's right, because you're driving, right? Okay. I'll reimburse you for some of it too, or all of it if I end up being the only one that drinks it. But yeah, I'll reimburse you. What was my first flavored one I want to try and make? This is inspired off of Panera Bread. They have those charged lemonades, and those things are freaking good. I love those. And so I want to make a strawberry mint lemon mead next. Some strawberries, some lemon zest, some mint. Oh, I feel like that would be phenomenal in a mead. They have so much caffeine, yeah. There's like more caffeine than a monster, but God, they're so tasty. That'd be crazy. I actually don't know how long this will take to be put into an episode. I imagine all the beginner clue streams that I've been doing recently will all be wrapped into one episode. Maybe like a month from now. So that means I would have racked my mead by that point, maybe, depending on how things go. Gotta make a Bang Energy one now. Oh, Bang. It is very interesting seeing all the legal trouble that Bang has gotten into over the past few months. When did I start Winter Talk Grind? That was like midway through October. And the end of that grind, I don't think it's going to be this episode, this Saturday's episode, or this week's episode, but I think it's next week's episode. That being said, by the way, I actually am planning on changing my upload day. Instead of it being Saturday at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, I did a little bit of looking at my analytics on YouTube, and I've decided to change to Sunday at 12 p.m. Seems to be a time when a lot of my viewers are more active on YouTube, so I feel like that'll work out better. Dokapon Kingdom playthrough before that episode comes out. Dokapon Kingdom, I don't know what that would be. Strawberry would be amazing, or blueberry? I am not the biggest fan of blueberry, unfortunately. I can appreciate it, but I never actively seek it out. It would need to have something else with it for me. Oh, I should probably play the song. Okay, there's the casket. I think I can get one more clue before the next birdhouse run. We did not get very many beginner clues this round. Dokapon Kingdom, you know, like 2 people you can trust to handle losing at that game. You're one of them. Oh god. Oh, what is Dokapon Kingdom? I've never heard of this before. This makes me scared if it's one of those things where you have to be able to handle losing. Sounds like a game that would not be good for me to play, in all honesty. I get ultra competitive at those types of games. It's a friendship endgame? Oh, like Monopoly. Very long RPG themed video game board game. I see. Okay. Imagine a 70-hour RPG that's multiplayer. I think the hardest part of that would just be finding friends who would be willing to spend 70 hours on a board game. D&D is different, but like a tabletop like board game, that might be real hard. Like Mario Party? Oh, yeah. Yeah, a game like that especially would be very difficult to find players for. Spent 20 hours death spiraling? Oh, that... Yeah... Yeah, I would not be a good player for that game. The moment I noticed myself death spiraling, I would either get so salty or I just walk out. You're encouraged to kill each other? Oh, good. Please don't break that this summer. I don't want to deal with that. I know it's a video game board game, but I don't want to deal with that. Actually, there are a couple of good board games I could bring. There's Coup. Coup is a fun game. I could bring that one up. There's also always classic Dungeons and Dragons. Can never go wrong with Dungeons and Dragons. I even have a little one-shot I have planned that I could, that I just need to flesh out a little bit. And then once I have it fleshed out, I can start running it. The plot skeleton I already have like fully planned out in my head. It's just actually writing it into a one-shot is the hard part. Another easy clue. Okay. Looks like the beginner clues were not wanting to drop this time around. So let's do this. And I guess we'll open up the clues, do another birdhouse run, and go from there. Try out mutants and masterminds this summer. Yeah. Honestly, Endor, like, I think the thing with mutants and masterminds that probably is the hardest for me to grasp is that everything isn't exactly defined. Like, I really enjoy Dungeons and Dragons, and the way the combat and spells work is because, you know, for a melee attack, I have a longsword. It will either do 1d8 slashing or 1d10 slashing if I decide to one or two hand it. And that is all it does with 5-foot reach unless it's magic. Same thing with spells. I have magic slots, and so I can cast a spell at that level and it will always do this exact thing. And every spell has that, where if you cast magic missile, it will always be magic missile unless you add more to it. But mutants and masterminds being much more free-flowing and much more like you can just write out what kind of things you want, that I get a lot of the choice paralysis on that one, where I just don't know what to pick. Yu-Gi-Oh? I'd be down to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I already kind of know how to play it. I just I would need a refresher. Whites for life. That is very sus. That is so sus. Oh my god. Oh my god, why did I read that out loud? Oh man, do not clip that. Undead. Undead. That's what we're referring to. Let's open up caskets. Honestly, deserved. Deserved. Yeah, that's a good point, Endor. That's a very good point. All right, let's see what these easy caskets are. Hey, another Bob shirt. Let's go. That's 2 Bob shirts on the account. Okay, everything else was bad, but hey, 2 Bob shirts. We'll take those for sure. He's a green Bob shirt with the onk that I'm wearing just covering it completely. All right, let's go and do yet another birdhouse run. And then it'll be our final little segment of the night to get the last clues. You support the duck slaughter in the background? Yeah. Did we get below 9 GP on the first opening? We did not. It was 21 gold pieces. Yu-Gi-Oh decks are the Weather Painters, a defensive Gren Maju deck, and Arrow Mages. I don't know enough about Yu-Gi-Oh to make a deck based on anything. Oh no, I like Blue Eyes, right? I like Blue Eyes White Dragon. That's the Yu-Gi-Oh card. That's cool. Exodia. Let's do Exodia. Or freaking Slifer the Sky Dragon or something like that. I don't know. Mega Ultra Chicken deck. The Blue Eyes deck is dirty as hell. Oh god. Way more valuable than any of the other 3 decks you suggested. Wouldn't know. I'm just pulling those because I know that they exist. Apple trees a no, willows a yes, acorns a no, oranges a no. And we get an egg. Yad, ignites, whites, BA, Medulk, and Yang Zing. Now you just play whites and phantom knights. Okay. These are words I do not know. Graveyard is king. Oh, I bet. Sounds like the black decks from Magic. It's all about like resurrecting your dead cards. Brother wants you to make a new Morphtronic deck now that the new TCG exclusive cards are revealed, as well as a Predict Princess deck and a Spirit deck. Maybe I can pawn off one to video. Graveyard and 1 turn kills. Oh, jeez. God, that's scary. Wait, 1 turn kill? Can you only do that with Exodia? No. Exodia would be one way, but definitely not the only way. Here's when people refer to the graveyard as the second hand in Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, whoa! 45 farming! Let's go! We have the farming guild unlocked! Oh, I did not expect that to happen today! Oh, let's go! Let's go! Alright. Alright, we gotta check out what the contracts are now. It's time to start doing those. Oh, thank God. Not a single round of Tithe Farm. Let's do it. Alright, well, that's a nice little detour from the clue grind. What is the Farming Guild Fairy Ring again? What is it? Like AJR? CIR. I got one letter right. White's is I dumped 20 cards, chain 154 effects, and play a 12k beat stick and swing for game. Oh God. How do you even counter that? That seems like one of those things that you genuinely just have to lay down and take it. Actually, I just realized, do I have enough favor? I don't think I do. I need 60% favor. Okay. So never mind, we actually can't go in quite yet. But we're close. We're close to being able to. 45 farming was the first goal. We just need favor next. I did say I still wanted to go ahead and finish off the beginner clues as much as I can tonight. So I'm not going to do the favor grind tonight on stream. I will do it tomorrow, though. It'll be the first hour of stream, is getting favor and getting the farming guild unlocked. You either negate grass, graveyard, or something. It's a bad deck, but it's funny. Oh, God. Okay, now we get this, then we get this, and this. And this, and this. Okay. I need my chronicle. All right, there we go. Should get the favor for the kitchen too. Yeah, I'll knock all 100% out at once. Start by doing Depths of Despair and then just getting enough saltpeter for the rest. Nice, nice. Yeah, there's a lot of mechanics of Yu-Gi-Oh that I don't quite understand. Like special summoning. Never understood how that worked. Or I guess special summoning is a very broad term. Like summoning like cards that have 7 stars under their names. I've never understood how to do that kind of a mechanic. Like how do I get Blue Eyes White Dragon from my hand onto the field? Because I know it's more involved than just put it on the field. Alright, let's see. Do I get a second beginner clue? I do not. Okay. Think it means tributing? I think so. Unless you can tell me the color of the card's background, can't tell what kind of monster you're thinking of. To normal summon Blue Eyes, since it's level 7 or higher monster, need to tribute 2 monsters on the side of the field, sending them to the grave. Oh, gotcha. Oh, interesting. It's interesting that that's a niche thing, especially because I thought it was like a base mechanic of the game, and that you had to have a special card to overwrite that mechanic. I'd trim my beard. It's starting to get a little unkept. Flynn's Maze Shop in Valley. That was the wrong one. Rip that Law Rune. You feeded 2 Karibos. Yummy, yummy Karibos. Give me dragon. All right, 2-step clue. The only decks you can think of that tribute a lot are Rika, B-tier desk at best, and True Draco. Screw you for trying to play style A-tier deck. Ha, you want to play Yu-Gi-Oh today? Think again. Not so used anymore? Gotcha. You know what game I haven't played in a while that I kind of itching to play again? Hearthstone. I haven't played Hearthstone in a bit. It's been easily a good few years. I think the last expansion that I actually played a lot of was the Grand Tournament or something like that. The Grand Tournament? That was a while ago. You don't play? The simplest way to win is to not play at all. Or you make your opponent not able to play. Oh my god, look at this guy in full dragon armor with the with an abyssal dagger. I just realized there are clan capes. I have to get a clan cape at a certain point. Huh. Well, there's my incentive to make a clan, actually. Okay. People have been asking for it, but I didn't. I forgot that there was actually a cape involved with that. I thought it was just the banner, not the actual cape. Okay. I have to get every clan cape. No. I'm not doing that. I don't think that's even possible. Could be one of those style decks where you just have to get like perfect RNG, otherwise the deck falls apart. Clan time. I don't want to take Cape Freak out of its current clan though. That's like the biggest thing that's pulling me away from that, is that I don't want to remove Cape Freak from the clan he's already in. I'll still keep that as my 1,000 subscriber goal. Once I get 1,000 subscribers, I'll make a clan. That'll be one of the benefits of 1,000 subscribers for y'all. Still got to figure out more. I got to make that a nice prize. Sub goal make clan. Yep, sub goal 1,000 subscribers, and I'll make the clan. There was something I was going to do at 600. I thought it was at 600. I'm pretty sure it was like I was going to try the Inferno on my iron without any guidance or help, just to see how it goes. Chef's hat, red cape, and we're going to Varrock. You blow up the spells and traps, and weathers get sad. So you to make 500 more YouTube accounts? No. Gotta be legit. Gotta do it right. If we're gonna do it, we gotta do it right. I didn't mean to open that, but at least it was a trash reward. You're in the Inferno right now? Good luck, good luck. What if I get my Inferno cape before Minky? I think that'd be the biggest giggle. I think he'd be genuinely upset. Monkey might be upset if water is wet. Honestly, very true. Very true. Listen, he's not here to defend himself. He can't say shit. It's called the blob is stuck on the other side of the pillar. I don't even know what the blobs do. Because there are 3 different colored blobs. I assume they do attack styles based on their color, right? Like red melee, green range, blue mage. I also know that I need to immediately go for the nibblers. They are like highest priority, because I gotta take out the nibblers first. You added me with a clip? Oh boy. I'll check it out after stream. I don't think you've ever seen the Inferno before, have you, Endorb? It is the single most difficult single player challenge in this entire game. I don't think there's anything harder than that without actually putting on artificial difficulty on top of it. Like restricting your account and things like that. Blobs read prayer and do the others, so you got a timer range spray swaps, and then when you kill the big one, splits into 3 blobs of each style. That sounds painful. Like extremely painful. How did it's stuff like that that makes me think about, like, how did they not expect people to be able to, or let me try the question. Did they expect people to be able to do it without knowing how to prayer flick? I think is the biggest question. Because I think the answer is no. I'm pretty sure them creating the Inferno, and Jagex creating the Inferno, was them embracing prayer flicking as a critical core mechanic of this game. Instead of a glitch, like it, I think, is classified normally. You can trap 2 styles on the other pillar, though? Oh, okay. Have you done Inferno, AP? Max gear you don't necessarily need to flick? Oh, okay. Prayer flicking is what exactly? It is whenever I do something like this. Right now, my range pray is up at all times, but by the speed that I am clicking on the prayer, I am not losing any prayer points. In Inferno, flicking is much more like, let's say I have a meleeer here, like I have a meleeer attacking me and I have a ranger attacking me. They are attacking on separate ticks, so I'm praying melee. As soon as the meleeer does his animation, I immediately switch to range, so I can protect for the ranger when he does his animation, and then the moment he starts that animation, I swap back to melee. It's just being able to identify what animation you need to look at to pray what, and then immediately switching to that the moment you identify it, and then seeing when you have to switch to the other style so you don't take any damage. It's hard to explain like that without actually like showing a demonstration of how prayer flicking works. But the simple idea is that there's one kind of flicking, which is keeping a prayer on without losing any prayer points. And then the second one is making sure that you'll count your ticks and you're switching prayers on the right tick. And then both of those combined are used very frequently in Inferno. Let's check this beginner clue. Hairdresser. Okay. 10 attempts and you won? Let's go. That's really good. 10 attempts on Inferno is really good for your first cape. Oh my god. Where Justice here, flicking is optional. That's true. Inferno's definitely one of those places where gear is your highest priority. You should always bring in the highest, best kind of gear that you have at all times. Everything else you can live without. Prayer flicking is changing prayers between attacks to effectively be immune to multiple kinds of attacks at once, as well as keeping a prayer on short enough that it doesn't actually consume prayer points. Slight adjustment: you're not preventing multiple times of damage at the same time. I just say that because you say at once in that description. Not technically true. It still is. It has to be a tick apart. Like if 2 things are attacking me at the exact same tick and one's melee and one's range, I have to take either a melee hit or a range hit. I just get to pick which one I do. So they have to be off ticked for that to work. That's a very big critical thing about it. Eldonist word is really nice here. Ah, very good. Effectively. Okay. 10 attempts on Zuck, not the waves. That was 30 plus. Okay. That tracks with what I've heard. I've always heard that the waves are the hardest part of Inferno. Once you get to Zuck, it's just a matter of not letting your nerves get the better of you. Another easy clue. Let's go. All right. Alone in Falador. Still better than Andre. True. How many attempts did Andre take? Did he get to triple digits? I can't remember if he did. Still super impressive that he got the cape. Like, don't get me wrong. Anybody who has an infernal cape in this game is, like, they have my respect. Unless they bought their cape. Then in that case, there's no respect to give. But, but if you earned your own cape, yeah, I respect the hell out of that. Too many? Fair enough. Might have to ask them directly to see. He was blown away when he learned about blowpipe walking. What is blowpipe walking? Because I imagine it's not just move, shoot, move, shoot, move, shoot. After being told to learn it 25 attempts before. Yeah, that sounds like our Andre, doesn't it? Very stubborn. Taverly. Okay. Move, shoot, move, shoot, move, shoot, but tick perfect. Okay, got it. Inferno capes are untradeable. I mean, like someone like paid real Earth dollars for someone to log into their account and do the Inferno for them. That kind of bot cape. Which already is just a massive security risk, I just gotta say. Never give your password to anybody under any circumstances ever. The only person who should know your password is yourself. If anybody else knows your password too, change it. Seems like it's a self-explanatory rule, but I've worked with enough people who thought that that was optional that I've had to make that very clear. We work at tech support, so it always is fun whenever I get a call about someone's like, yeah, my password's not working, and then I go to reset their password using a standard template, and then find out that the password that they already have is using the same standard template. I'm like, well, you should probably change it to something that's not that. Because literally anybody who knows this template can easily guess your password. Tales from tech support. Yeah, I don't understand it either, AP. Like, I get there's some grinds in this game that do kind of suck, but like, even then, if you're just gonna like get a robot to do it for you, just play a different game. It's so funny too, because like I posted that TikTok, or I started posting on my TikTok, and the 99 Thieving Guide has been doing extremely well on it. It's at like I don't think it's quite at 150,000 views yet, but it's getting real close. It's at like 148 last I checked. But there are so many comments of people just straight up admitting to like, oh yeah, I botted this. This was horrible. I didn't want to do this at all. I botted this. or I RWT'd all my money or something like that. And then they're like, yeah, I don't know why I got banned. I just botted my account and RWT'd. I'm like, seriously? You don't know why you got banned after performing a bannable offense? I just don't get it. Password is password 123. Uh-oh, you better change it. Real talk though, there have been a couple of times where I've been watching a Twitch stream and I'll type in chat, and then I'll go to RuneScape, and then I'll go to log into RuneScape and I accidentally type my password into someone else's chat. Immediately go and reset my password right after that. I've done that probably like 5 times. Those active windows, man, they'll kill you. I did forget about that, Brew. Self-report botting reminds me of the comments section of when Nintendo America asked what everybody's favorite Zelda music was. I don't remember that. Is that like, did they like go and copyright strike it or something? You did it once in Peepee's chat? Oh no. It was always some random person's chat that I did it in, because I never really like sit and watch specific old school streamers. I go all over the place whenever I look at old school streamers. So I never hang out in one specific chat. I got copyright blocks. Oh, yeah. Yeah, bit of a scummy thing to do, for sure. I still miss Silver Gunner. Or Silva Gunner, or whatever the username was pronounced. I really miss him. He was ahead of his time. That's for damn sure. Gilva Sunner, that's right. I remember it was like one did the actual songs and the other did a remix of another song, but in the sound font of the original song. Like they do All Star in like Sticker Brush Symphony song, like sound font. They did mashups but didn't advertise them. Okay, so it was Silva Gunner that I was thinking of. Gilva Sunner, I guess, was the one that did the legitimate uploads. One of those two. And I'm pretty sure the one that I liked got banned. Unless they both got banned. Then in that case, rip. $13 till 1,000 Winter Talk KC. Oh, you got it. 13 kills is nothing. 13 kills is like an hour. You got this. Thought that was a clan? Oh, fair enough. Still though, you got this. 13 kills is nothing. Do you remember the 21st night of December? I do not remember the 21st night of December. I remember the 21st night of September. It just struck me. Why is September called September? Because S-E-P-T, sept, is a prefix meaning 7. But September is the 9th month of the year. started out that way. They fucked it. Okay, fair enough. You're being at a bay later. Fair enough, Brute. Fair enough. You get a pass. July and August were created after other months to honor Julius and Augustus. Yeah, I do know some dates are named after gods and stuff. Like Wednesday is Odin's day and Thursday is Thor's day. I don't know if there are any months named after gods. Tuesday is Tears Day. We got 3 Norse gods naming days of the week. June is the best month to be born in? Nah, I'm personally partial into November myself. Probably because it's my birth month. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Mars, the third month of the year, is named after God of War. Is March named after Mars, actually? Nah, it's not. I feel like some star signs are could be named after gods. Aries. Aries, the star sign, is named after Ares, the god of war. Star sign for me would be Sagittarius. I get to be a horseman with a bow. Named in connection with some myth. Yeah, fair enough. Though not all of them are gods. Some of them are just like heroes and stuff like that. Like, I'm pretty sure Orion is not a god. It's just a hero. Maybe a demigod. March is 100% named after Mars? Oh, okay, cool. Isn't it's Aries as a constellation, not Aries? I imagine that it still is. Like, the name still comes from Ares, the god of war. I could be wrong, though. Ares was Latin for ram. I am wrong. Marches of war would resume. Ah, fair enough. Well, God of War at least got one fun thing. Maya and Juno? Okay. Interesting. That's like that's the name of a month. That's very odd, I would say. Have a good weekend? I did. Yeah, Friday I looked super dead because I was running off of 2 hours of sleep that day. I've gotten considerably more sleep last night. So feeling a lot better, that's for sure. Constellations are either named after myths such as Orion's belt or animals like Aries or Pisces. Gotcha. Guess Sagittarius would fall in the myth category. Well, I definitely missed this, but we are way over the champion scroll drop rate at this point. We're currently at 5,159 goblins. So now we are going to approach double dry for the champ scroll. Am I level 54? Belt is the myth you're more familiar with? Oh, okay. I just say that I think Sagittarius would be a myth just because of the fact that it's always like a centaur. It's like a horseman with a bow. It's always how Sagittarius is depicted, so that's why it makes me think myth. What that myth is, I have no idea. But I imagine it is a mythical creature. Alright, come on. Where's my next beginner clue? This one is taking a while. When did I get bones in my inventory? Hey, there's the clue scroll. Do we get a beginner? We do not. Okay. On to the easy train. Lady of the Lake. How many law runes do I have? Okay, I should have enough for this clue. Next time I'm in Alcara, though, I need to buy 100 law runes. Old English calendar, October was called Winemouth, which is just wine month. I wonder if that was when I wonder if that's either them like starting wine or finishing wine. When would the grape harvests be? I would assume fall. Maybe that's just when they start fermenting wine. Oh, interesting. I don't want to repeat what you typed, AP, because I'm afraid that I'm going to absolutely butcher pronunciations. But that is super, super cool. I do not know very much about Native American culture, and I really wish I did. The extent of it is that I grew up hearing a lot about Cherokee Indians, or Cherokee Native Americans, I should say. Indian's not the correct term. I learned a lot about the Cherokee tribe in Colorado. Same thing with the Pueblos, the guys that built cliff dwellings. That was really cool. And then in Colorado, there was a place that had what was called the Koshari Dancers. I'm not sure if that was actually based on legitimate history, but it was really, really cool dancing that was by a old Boy Scout troop that, like, this is how they would continue to have people interested in the Boy Scout troop after they get Eagle Scout, was to put on the Koshari Dancers, and they'd go and dance and put on a show for any like visiting Boy Scout troops, because there was like an old trading post that was not far from them either. Bent's Fort. Midi Wakaton? Is that E is like E or E or that E is the part that I'm not exactly sure about. Same thing with Wakaton. Canucks, let's go. I have no idea what that is. Is that a team? I guess. I don't know. That's not the first time I've heard that. But I am scared. E as in A. So Midi-Wakaton? I'd have to hear the word in order to pronounce it correctly. Informal way to refer to as a Canadian. Oh, okay. I've never known what that meant. I think I've seen that term a couple of times, but I've never actually known what it meant. So thank you, Endorb. Is a team and a term. Oh, okay. Pretty good? Alright, cool. I'm glad I'm not butchering it too bad. Vancouver Canucks. Oh, okay. I was about to say, why isn't there like an American team that's called like the Americans? And then I remembered New England Patriots. Yeah, it's a pretty American name right there now, isn't it? Dwarven Mine. Okay. No, anything about hockey though? Hockey's fun to watch. Hockey is a very fun sport to watch. That'd be called the Merkins. It's more one-to-one comparison to the Canucks. Fair enough. Just have them based off of like Milwaukee or something. Just the Milwaukee Merkins. Ain't the Patriots sports ball? They are sports ball. They're football. I was just thinking of general sports teams, not anything specific. I don't know hockey teams that well. God, you hate when you go to the fights and a hockey game breaks out. Sports ball? Oh man, you've never heard that before? Oh, it's the best. Any sport with a ball is sports ball. I'd argue that any sport is sports ball. Hockey? It's just a ball, flattened. Prove me wrong. Now, granted, it's also solid rubber and frozen, but, you know, it's fine. What's a sport without a ball? Handball. Shit! I mean, track and field. Wait, you can throw balls in the shot put. Fuck. Cross country. Wait, your foot has a ball in it. Damn it. Puck ball? Sports puck? Boxing? There's a ball! There's typically 4 balls in boxing. Yeah, you're right. It's an amazing bit. You can't wait to see it edited. I'd be surprised if I let that go to edited. If that joke makes it to, if that joke ends up making it to post, then, oh boy. Am I gonna have some questions about this series now, aren't I? 8 balls in men's boxing. True. Wait, would it be 8? Yeah, it would be 8. That joke must make it to post? No. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm just gonna have to rewatch it. If I don't die of cringe, then sure. If I drop off the face of the planet 3 months from now, or 3 months, 3 weeks from now, we'll know why. Because that joke finally killed me. You were rolling? That one's definitely not making it to post. That one is 100% not making it. Legitimately thinking about going back through the VOD after this and just cutting that little section out. Alright, let's kill this goblin and do this clue. Don't say it out loud. I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Pink rope top, pink skirt. A body tiara. Oh, that one sucks. Don't make me start doing a comedy highlights edit for my series. Oh god. I'm not gonna say no. But I'm also not exactly gonna give my blessing on that. not yet. Do I have a body talisman? This will ultimately determine whether or not I can do this. I don't think I can buy one from Guardians of the Rift with as many abyssal pearls as I have. Let's look it up. Body talisman. I have enough. Oh, am I really about to burn 10 pearls on a body talisman? Gross. Also, when did this get in here? Okay, well, there we go. I have an extra casket. How did I not remember that I had that? Okay. Missing one very important thing, to be honest. Bucky's. True. Very true. Bucky's is goated. Bucky's is fantastic. Bucky's is a gas station on steroids. Like it generally has some of the cheaper gas prices in the area. Not always, but more often than not. Dick. Wait, hold on. There it is. It also has like a ton of food. It has a couple like restaurants and stuff within it as well. There's also a giant like merch store where you can buy like toys and like plates, gifts, things like that that are like Buc-ee's themed. God, it is really hard to explain outside of that. Google search an image of Buc-ee's and that'll let you know like the kind of scale we're talking. Like an average Buc-ee's is probably about as big as like a small Walmart. Body talisman. Oh, that hurt. That hurt the pearl stack, but it was necessary to not drop an easy clue. That did not. I hated the way that sound. I hate the way that sounds so much. Okay, pink skirt, pink robe top. So we are going to have to go to the Grand Tree. Let's first at least get the tiara made. Then we'll go Varrock for the skirt, Edgeville for the robe top, or Edgeville for the tiara, and then Grand Tree. Okay, silver bar. And now, silver tiara. I'm honestly very pleased with myself that I even remember where the body talisman or the body altar is. It's probably the single, like, least visited rune crafting altar. It's like if the Walmart store was the gas station. They have like 200 pumps on average. That's stretching it. 200 pumps on average is really stretching it. I'd say like 50. Easily 50. There's a Buc-ee's within 30 minutes of me. And it's not a small Buc-ee's either. It's fairly big. Where is the biggest Buc-ee's in the world? Is that the one in Katy? Because that one I've gone to a few times. Is a Minnesotans Buc-ee's head down best gas station you've been to, Texas based, correct? Yeah, Buc-ee's is Texas. I think there's some that are starting to pop out outside of Texas, but it started in Texas. It is primarily located in Texas. Can I find an image that shows a Buc-ee's with a visible gas pump? Yeah, they are. Their main function is gas. Wait, New Braunfels is the biggest one? That's the one that's right next to me. That's the one that's really close to me that I was thinking of. That's the biggest one? There's no shot it has 200 pumps. I'm just gonna say that right away. There's no shot that one has 200 pumps. Maybe 50. Either that or I just don't know what 200 gas pumps looks like. Don't get why that's special. It's just something cool. It's way better than your 7-Eleven. Like if you're on a road trip, a Buc-ee's is a godsend. Because also another thing that Buc-ee's is very, very famous for is the fact that they always have clean bathrooms. Which is, you can't really say that about everything nowadays. Or with gas stations, I should say. So the fact that Buc-ee's is pretty much guaranteed to always have a clean bathroom is, that's a game changer right there. Okay, let's grab this, 2 of these, 10 of these. I think it stopped at one in Oklahoma. I think that's where they're starting to spread to, is Oklahoma. The brisket's good. The barbecue they have is good. New Braunfels has 120 pumps. Let's see, because you got the Buc-ee's. You have one row of pumps, another one behind it. Yeah, that tracks. Wow. I've always way underestimated that. Okay. Well, that's cool. Learned something new. Didn't know I was literally right next to the biggest Buc-ee's in the world. Nanaimo bars and butter tarts and puff wheat squares are very good. Okay. Calculating at gas pumps. Hashtag America. We always have to pick the most awkward things to measure based off of, right? That's how it works. A puff wheat square sounds either like a sandwich or like frosted shredded wheats. Or like Cheez-Its. Literally anything except metric. True. Very true. We're allergic to metric down here. Butter tarts. I've never heard of a butter tart. They sound good though. That name sounds like something that would give you a heart attack, but would be worth it. Okay, Ardoin. I always find it funny that people make fun of the way that I say Ardoin. It's technically correct. That's technically, like, that's how the developers pronounce it, is Ardoin. But, man, with that thieving TikTok, it's like half of them are admitting to botting and RWTing, and the other half of the comments are making fun of me and how I say Ardoin. Argadugan. That's how it's spelled. Maybe puff wheat's an Albertan thing? Eh, maybe. Ardoin, yeah. It's one of those that's like so hard to pronounce, it's just easier to say Ardy. But I insist on making a fool of myself. So I will try and say it correctly every time. Berthorpe. Okay. Ardugan. Ardugan! Sounds like a Street Fighter move. Hadouken! Hey, let's go. I think I have time to get one more clue. And then that'll be stream. Dogen could mean in Japanese. Probably some like, it's either gonna be like a really bad slur for something, or it's gonna mean something like ketchup. Just something real weird and random. Hey, let's go. That was a quick, easy clue. Okay. Beginner clue? Nope, just easy. All right, last scroll of the night. Let's see what we get. Dr. Rusty. Actually, before I do this, I am running dangerously low on law runes. I need to buy some. Ask about West Edmonton Mall. Nearest big town mall. Okay. Buy other runes. And there we go. Rip my cash stack once again. Yeah, I'm getting really lucky with these easy clues. How many have I gotten so far? Like, what's my drop rate looking like? So I have 90 beginner clues and 5,245 goblins. That's crazy that I predicted that drop rate in the episode 3 intro. Okay, let's go. And then 40 easy clues and 5245 goblins. That's, like, really lucky. That's absurdly lucky. Oh my god. Iron chain body, leather chaps, and a coif. Okay, I think I have a coif. No, I think I have to go buy a coif from Champ Guild. Let's check the bank real quick. Because I know I got the chaps. So if all I need to do is just drop out Wayne's chains, then I'll do it. Last Edmonton Mall is the 14th largest mall in the world. When it was built, it was the 5th largest and includes a water park and aquarium. Oh, that sounds super fun. That sounds like a great time, actually. I always love going to malls. I hate that they're going out of style nowadays. They're not nearly as fun anymore. It's really hard to find things that I like at a mall because I'm a big guy. And a lot of malls do not really cater towards big guys. They normally cater towards smaller people or people who are a lot thinner than I am, let's say. And so it's very difficult for me to find any like clothes that I can buy. But like old retro game shops, I love seeing those. The anime shops, the geek shops too. Like the mall that I have by me used to have a Think Geek, and that was fantastic. And then it got replaced by a sock store, and everybody cried. Still surprised that the sock store is still in business too. Mall of America's bigger? Oh god. Iron chain body. And to Champs Guild. I forgot to pick up my leather pants. Nice. Well, I still have to get the stuff for the stash unit, so it's not a total loss. Give me a coif. Okay. World record holder for biggest mall until 2004. Oh, okay. Wait, what's this? Is cheese a treadmill? Is there a mouse in it? Wait, so this is a whetstone powered by a mouse being fed cheese, and I assume this water is to cool down the blade. What the heck? Why is this here? Okay. That was weirdest detail I've ever noticed in this game. Pants. There they are. A sweet Asian bakery that is to die for. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, that reminded me too. There's a really good candy shop at the mall that I go to called Lolly and Pops, and it's widespread. There are a lot of places everywhere. I first heard about it in Albuquerque, but found out that the mall near me had one too. And so that was That's a great candy shop. Absolutely fantastic candy. Okay, heading here. Bow, talk, casket. All right. It is time to open up my caskets. We've been very heavily skewed on the easy caskets tonight. We got a lot more of those than the beginners tonight, but let's see if we get lucky. Starting with the beginner clues. Nope, nope, and nope. That's about par for the course. 109 beginner clues down, and we've really slowed down on the uniques. Let's see if the easy clues are better. Oh, Willow Combo. Okay, interesting. Not sure if that's useful, but we have one. That was bad. Was that Felda Hills teleport? That can be useful. And then a mostly harmless teleport. Okay. Alright, so a couple other good collection log slots, but still nothing too crazy. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, pretty standard clue rewards, nothing really spectacular. Let's go ahead and do a birdhouse run and see who there is to raid. Not a complete loss. No, not at all. These teleports are useful. I would really like to get a Master Scroll box, but I can't really ask for those. Just gotta be lucky. What's up? Want to show stats? Oh, sorry, I missed that. Here you go. Here, let me actually dump everything in my bank first, and then I'll show stats. This goes here. And just get on full graceful, cause why not? Yeah, I've been zooming through this account, that's for sure. Okay, bum, and all right, here you go. Yeah, the video series is quite behind, but I am trying to fix that over the next month or so. In terms of like real time, the Cape Freak series is about 2 months behind the Cape Freak stream. All right, next birdhouse run that I do, we should be able to start making you birdhouses. That's exciting. We could stop wasting mahoganies. That also means that I probably should start AFKing a little bit of yew trees every now and then. Who are we raiding tonight? That's a good question. We'll see who's online. I might look at some people outside of old school RuneScape as well. Though I'm not sure. Do I keep this curry tree seed? I'm gonna say no. Though I'm not sure what exactly I should look for. Rain Cox gotta get a TiVo? Oh god. I would love a TiVo. I'd also love a Bofa, but can't get what I want. You do a few Cox rounds? Nice, nice. Maybe we'll do that for the 650. At 650, we'll have viewer raids. We'll do Chambers of Zarek with viewers. I'll hop on my normal iron, and then anybody who wants to join in, we'll just do a full day of raiding. That's starting to come out now. Yeah, he doesn't care. I have seen it. Well, by it, if we mean the message, then yes. I did think about it. What's next non-RNG cape you're gonna get, do I think? Probably Lunar Cape. It would be a cape having to do with the quest, and I think if I'm going to be doing lunar diplomacy pretty soon, that'll be one of them. Thieving cape, depending on how fast I can actually do that grind, or how dedicated I want to be at that one place. Blackjacking sucks. All right, but yeah, I'm not sure what the next non-RNG cape is going to be. Non-drop. Oh, actually, I know what it is. They're going to be the Fremennik cloaks. There are several Fremennik cloaks that are colored differently. And the moment I do the Fremennik trials, I can buy all the Fremennik capes. Or the Fremennik cloaks. So those will be the next capes I get. But then after that, the next cape I earn will most likely be the Lunar Cape. But with that, we are done for the night. Let's see who we have to raid. Not really a whole lot of old school RuneScape people on tonight, at least nothing that's catching my eye. What's a game that I've been playing recently that's been fun? Let's see if there are any, like, Breath of the Wild people streaming right now. Any, like, speedrunners or something? Let's find out. We got someone doing a Phantom Hourglass playthrough. Why not? That sounds fun. Here y'all go. Have some fun. Y'all have a good night. And see you next time. See you tomorrow.